Does this sign inform you of the minimum speed at which you are allowed to travel? The answer is no. Are you approaching a bicycle crossing in the presented situation? The answer is no. Does the speed limit you see here apply only to the nearest intersection? The answer is no. In the visible situation, are you approaching a road with the right of way? The answer is no. When driving past the visible tram stop, are you absolved from the obligation to exercise extra caution? The answer is no. In this situation, can you continue driving in the left lane if the right lane is free? The answer is yes. You intend to make a U-turn at the junction while the vehicle is entering the junction. Are you obliged to yield the right of way? The answer is yes. Are you allowed to make a U-turn from the lane you are taking? The answer is no. Are you allowed to drive a vehicle if the presence of alcohol in your breath exceeds 0.1 mg EDM cubed? The answer is no. Are you taking the proper lane if you want to turn left at the nearest junction? The answer is no. In this situation, can you enter the intersection without stopping? The answer is yes. Is turning on the warning lights permissible on the towing car? The answer is no. Is vehicle traffic permitted around the roundabout in both directions at the nearest intersection? The answer is no. You intend to turn right. Do you have the right of way over the vehicle approaching from the left? The answer is no. Are you allowed to use high beam lights in this situation? The answer is no. Are you obliged to stop your vehicle before the last car of a tram? The answer is no. Are you obliged in this situation to reduce your speed when approaching a pedestrian crossing? The answer is no. Are you obliged to keep at least 1 meter distance from the stationary object you are passing? The answer is no. Are you obliged in each case to stop the vehicle before entering such an intersection? The answer is no. Are you allowed to stop your vehicle by the right edge of the roadway? The answer is yes. Which of these factors dependent on the vehicle driver has a significant influence on the driver's vision? Temperature, air, humidity. Condition of the road surface, time of day or night. Attention span, current well-being and health. Attention span, current well-being and health. What distance should you maintain when overtaking a motorcyclist? Safe distance, less than 1 m. Any distance, but safe. Not less than 1 m. Not less than 1 m. Which of the following actions should you perform when driving a passenger car at night in a fog? Decrease the speed. Turn on the high beam lights in order to improve visibility. Drive very close to the car in front in order to see its side lights. Decrease the speed. What is the penalty for a lorry driver carrying 3 persons more than the number of seats stated on the vehicle's registration document? Retention of driving license for 3 months. Retention of driving license for 3 months and a driver qualification check. Retention of driving license for 6 months. Retention of driving license for 3 months. At what maximum permissible speed can you tow another vehicle? 50 km per hour in built-up areas. 60 km per hour outside built-up areas. 80 km per hour on a dual carriageway road with at least 2 lanes in each direction. 60 km per hour outside built-up areas. Which of the following ways of braking in a passenger car fitted with the ABS is the most effective? Pulse pressing of the brake pedal. Fast and strong pressing of the brake pedal. Pressing the clutch pedal and then the brake pedal. Fast and strong pressing of the brake pedal. How should you transport cargo in a trailer pulled by a passenger car? The cargo should not be protected from displacement. The cargo may block some of the trailer's lights. The cargo cannot have any effects on the stability of the vehicle. The cargo cannot have any effects on the stability of the vehicle. As the owner of a vehicle, are you obliged to indicate at the request of an authorized body to whom you entrusted the vehicle for driving or use at a specific time? Yes, unless it is a vehicle used for business purposes. Yes, unless the vehicle was used contrary to your will and without your knowledge by an unknown person, which you could not prevent. I am not obliged to do so. Yes, unless the vehicle was used contrary to your will and without your knowledge by an unknown person, which you could not prevent. In which of these cases are you obliged to replace the tyre with a new one in a passenger car? When the air vent is damaged. When there is a thin nail on the head of the tyre. When disformations are visible on the sides of the tyre. When disformations are visible on the sides of the tyre. What will happen if a police officer discovers during a roadside inspection that you have exceeded the speed limit by more than 50 km per hour in a built-up area, but that this was done in order to save somebody's life? The police officer will refrain from retaining your driving license. You are driving a passenger vehicle with a trailer on the highway. What speed must you not exceed? 80 km per hour, 100 km per hour, 90 km per hour. 80 km per hour. When towing a motorcycle, should the 2 braking systems be in good working order? Yes, but only at a speed above 20 km per hour. Yes. No, 1 is enough. Yes.